Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time in the world it is. Welcome everybody, basically. We've got for you another episode of One Piece Grand Line Opinions and Theories. Your boy Zoltan is back, and it's another chapter reaction. So following my little Big Mom theory video, chapter 998, the fan translation got dropped today. I'm really excited. We had a break last week. I've been waiting for my hit. I've been waiting for my hit of new One Piece, getting closer to chapter 1000, and we're so close now. So, following on from 997, quick little recap. Sanji was captured by Black Maria. You know, he played a little bit of a fool, got trapped, and who knows where that's going to go moving forward. For lack of a better term, Zoro smoked Apu. Don't know if he's dead, in all honesty. Like, I had a friend, he was really hoping Apu was dead. He doesn't like him whatsoever. I don't know if he died, but Zoro's done some damage. If he did survive, which I expect him to, there could be a follow-on here. And he also had the little tease of Conqueror's Haki, which had me going for a second. Chopper explained how the ice only virus works. It can be countered with fire. Makes a lot of sense. Nice old school Pokemon elemental versus each other there going on, which is great. And Yamato explicitly told us about the power of dragons. Whether that directly means Kaido's a dragon, we still don't know, but it is getting heavily implied. We still don't know for sure. Oda hasn't told us, which makes me want to believe that it's still leading to something quite big, quite grand. Luffy is still with Jinbei. They're heading towards the roof, trying to get up to Kaido. Really interested to see how that progresses. They might get there on chapter 1000, the way that things are going, which would be cool. It could lead to an ultimate motherfucking face-off, the rematch, where hopefully Luffy doesn't get one-shotted again. Otherwise, we might need another time skip or something, but that's a different story for a different day. Now, the whole thing with Yamato, stating the power of dragons, and maybe not explicitly calling Kaido a dragon, has me greatly intrigued because chapter 998, from the fan translation anyway, it's entitled Ancient Zones. I had this theory like a long time ago. It was many months, maybe even last year sometime, that we're all aware of the fact that Kaido's been captured. He's never been killed by the Marines, but maybe they caught him because they didn't want to kill him. Maybe they wanted to experiment him, whether it be due to his dragon DNA, or maybe they've used his dragon DNA to do something with ancient zones. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's just kind of like a theory that passes in and out of my head. I don't have a lot of validity to it or a lot to work off of. But enough yapping, enough talking. Let's get in to 998. It's time. And continuing on with some fan requested cover art, Oda has drawn a lovely little picture of Eneru and a cat listening to music, just lazing around. It's really adorable. So that's cool. That's cool. Chapter 998. Let's go. All right. So everyone's aware of the fact now that Onigashima is floating. And upon closer inspection of the panel, the ship that we saw on the last page that was falling from Onigashima is not there anymore. I go over it a little bit in my theory video about where the Big Mom pirates are now, how they might play a role still in the war to come. So check that link out. I'll hook it up, give it a watch. Let me know what you think, of course. The Beast Pirates are absolutely freaking out. They think that Onigashima is going to fall. Who would have thought that someone would do something like this? Kaido, he told y'all that he wanted to make a lawless pirate land for New Onigashima, and he meant it literally. And they just think, what the hell? Why is Marco here? God knows, man. Marco's here to help out the boys. And multiple people had predicted and thought that Marco the Phoenix would be using his flames to counter the Ice Only virus because he has flames of regeneration off the bat. He hits Chopper. Brook and Zoro are pissed because they don't realize it, but they're coming to the realization that, hold on a second, the fire don't burn, it heals. So Marco was tailor-made for this situation. Great work, Oda. It plays into Queen's plague thing, but gives us a perfect counter. Oh, yay! And our Mink tribe doctors have rocked up too. Miyagi and Tristan. And they've been doing all the prep to get the antibodies ready. How awesome. See, there's been back and forths between this battle. It's been building really well. And as far as we're aware at the moment, Kaido's fucking smoked the scabbards up on the rooftop. So that's always like a lingering thought here. But the way that this battle's been built has been awesome. Beast Pirate started with a bit of an advantage, came back to the Alliance, went back to the Beast Pirate Alliance a little bit more. Looks as though the Straw Hats are going to start to get the upper hand, and stuff could start getting pretty dangerous and spicy soon. And wow, Marco's just sent a whole flame over this whole army of Isonis. Queen's not happy about it. He's just hit everyone with his flame, saying that it is suppressing and countering the virus at this point, but it won't last for too long. And now Queen's freaking out because he realizes Marco is here now too. I always forget, who's aware. Like Onigashima is such a big place and so much is happening in Wano. I forget that other characters aren't aware that other characters are also here. So now Queen's been surprised by his arrival, which has been here for a while. And Chopper's ready to mass produce the antibody. Brother, he's going to save everyone. And I feel like just numbers wise, I think that we're going to get a good couple of people turning code. Like the ones who immediately jumped from following Lord Orochi and have come over to the Beast Pirates and followed Kaido because he didn't really give them much of a choice. Straw Hat Alliance saving a lot of lives here. So who knows how that could turn out. Like it goes from one of their own willingly fucking them up, which is Queen, and he seems to do that a lot. He did it back in Udon as well, just spraying out the excitement bullets. I'd be pretty pissed off if I was a teammate, Like, you're just trying to kill me, and the other team's saving me, so I know where my allegiances would lie, personally. And Marco has offered to take Zoro directly to the roof through flight. Maybe we're going to get Marco and Zoro versus King. And oh man, this is building. I love this. Marco's offering to take everybody up. Something I want to note really quickly as well. Back on the cover page, there's some little side text there, and it straight up states the worst generation versus the Yonko. Witness this fierce battle firsthand. So I know it's been rumored for a long time, and people are pining for it, that it is the entirety of the supernova that take on and take down Kaido, which that could be pretty damn cool. I don't know. Like, I kind of want Luffy. I want Luffy to do it, I guess. But you can't beat Kaido 1v1. We know that. We're aware of that. I'd be fine if it was all the supernovas. It'd make for a really cool image and a really cool scene. But who's going to get the final kill? How's this all going to go? Let's keep going. Old Man Hio and some of the Yakuza are offering to help Chopper in this instance. And they're saying, you guys, get out of here. Go for it. Like, we will handle this stuff. Get to the roof. Oh, this fight's going to be big. This fight's going to be real big. As I was saying before, look at that. Look at that. Apu is alive. He appears as a silhouette. And maybe not for much longer. Drake's just chomped him down. He is in full-blown Allosaurus mode. No hybrid going on. And he's taking a big fat bite out of Apu. And now Drake's encouraging them too. He's like, hey, if you guys are going to consider me your ally, leave this floor to me. He's going to stay down. He'll hold the fort. Get up there. Go, Straw Hats. Go. And Zoro, a little bit cocky here, saying, you're siding yourself with the winning side. Don't know how long that's going to last for, Zoro. I love the confidence, especially in situations like this. It's needed, but I don't know how accurate you are there, buddy. Oh my God, Jinbei, I love you. He's like senile, man. He's like, that old wise guy, but still not quite with it. Sanji probably sensed the presence of a strong enemy back on the third floor, and he's stopping them. Let's say that's what he sensed, Jinbei. If he thinks his observation haki needs work, that's all fine. That's all fine. We got some huffing, we got some puffing, and now Jinbei's offering to stay on this floor to fight people and allow Luffy to continue going ahead. And we go back to General Frankie. So he was with Sasaki when Yamato and Shinobu and Momonosuke ran through the basement. I'm wondering if they run into Trafalgar Law, which could, quite lead for some interesting stuff there. But no, let's see how this fight goes. This has been quite hyped for a little bit. This defense versus defense. Oh, I accidentally scrolled too far. So Sasuke's raging and he says, everyone get out of my way, move aside. And because it's this whole defense versus defense style, there's been a lot of people that are saying maybe Sasuke's like a Triceratops. Lo and fucking behold, we have an ancient zone. Triceratops. Maybe that's what this chapter's about. If that's our whole link for ancient zones, we're going to get all of the motherfucking flying 6 zones, which I'm hyped for. Sasuke's design looks awesome. This is such a cool design. We're getting Triceratops. We're getting dinosaurs, man. They're coming out in full, and I'm so here for it. A little bit of a Frankie versus Triceratops face-off. Because Sasuke is claiming that dinosaurs are the strongest creatures to have ever lived. I think dragons might have something to say about that, Sasuke, but meh, whatever. You know, think what you want to think, you big old horny bastard. Oh, and we're back to Sanji. We are back to Sanji. What's going on with him and Black Maria? Oh, yo, what? Are we getting... What the fuck is that? We've gotten it, everybody. This has also been long rumored. Just with the way that she presents herself. We got the webs in the last chapter. She's got a spider zone fruit. Ancient zone model, Rosamigale Grovageli. Whatever. And she really wants to hold on to Sanji. Oh, God. No, he's in such a tight spot. And this is such a typical Sanji segment here. He's saying, I must go. There's someone I need to be. But still, everywhere I look, there are women. And he's right. There are women everywhere in this scene. They are all towering over him. I really wish we got a better shot of Black Maria's devil fruit here, because it's quite vague. Like, I think I'm getting an idea that it's got big legs, it's going through the roof, and she is maybe in a hybrid form of some kind, because her entire upper body is sticking out of the abdomen, the thorax of the spider as she hangs upside down the roof. And Sanji thinks he's in heaven. It's typical. It's typical. Oh my God, yes. This was rumored for quite a while. We've now got Sasuke, the reveal of his ancient zone. Motherfucking saber-toothed tiger. Ah, cool, man. You know, people had been guessing that for a while. But again, this is a real cool design. He looks absolutely massive. He's kept his, like, head mask on. So he's got big teeth coming out, big horns coming out the top too. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so hype about this chapter already, purely for all these Flying Six reveals. So what? We've got those three. We've got Drake. And then we've got Page 1 and Ulti. And we know about theirs already. So now we know everyone. That's cool. That's fine with me. About time. Freaking awesome. And Sasuke's saying, hey, Jinbei, you're causing a couple of problems here, man. You know, stop bullying my men. Everyone's just standing around kind of watching them. They look like they're ready to fight and staunch Jinbei, which is interesting. It makes perfect sense. You know, the Toby Roppo are very strong, and Jinbei himself is very strong. I think a lot of people were pining to have him face against, like, Jack or something for a Fishman versus half Fishman face-off. But, you know, let's get Jinbei versus Sasuke. I'm really into it, which it leaves opportunities open for the calamities. You know, they may have extra fights moving forward, but as Sanji's tied up with Black Maria, Jinbei's tied up now at the moment with Who's Who. I've been saying Sasuke this whole time. Who's Who is the saber-toothed tiger. Ah, my bad. Yeah, so Who's Who asking, yo, Jinbei, what the hell's going on? What are you doing here? Why are you acting so childish? He's the motherfucking helmsman of the Straw Hat Pirates. Don't you know Who's Who? That's who. Jinbei, bruh. Oh, so Who's Who is saying that he caught a glimpse. He might, like, know Jinbei back from when he was in the Warlords, and Jinbei straight out said to him, if I could see your face, maybe jog my memory. Not today. Who's Who says, not today. Ulti and Page 1 in their full zone forms. And I don't know 100%, you know, I can't remember if Ulti's last form was a hybrid, because it looked a lot smaller than this, but it just might be a better shot. But yeah, reshot of Page 1 as a Spinosaurus. And Ulti, oh man, I've heard Tekking say this so many times. Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, that looks right. Pachycephalosaurus. There we go. Awesome. First right. No, I could actually be totally wrong there. Yeah, they're looking for Usopp and Nami, who obviously ran away a little bit earlier. And they're looking for him, wondering where the hell they are. And now we are inside the storeroom. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is... Whoa, hold up. What? Oh! Okay. There's a giant dragon statue, you know, in the bottom, which was broken by her friend, who she's alluding to. Used to be at the entrance of Onigashima, but it's been abandoned now in the basement when her friend broke it. And I don't know if I'm being real on this one. I'm being real on this one. That silhouette is of Ace. Yamato directly states that they were friends. So they have met, which is, I think that was actually alluded to when Luffy first met her. But now she's saying, he was my friend, and a few years ago, he came to kill my father. Not only was Ace in Wano, he was there to fucking kill Kaido. This This leaves a lot of shit open for chapter 999. A lot of building, that can be done heading into chapter 1000. It's great, man. It's great. Chapter 1000 is being released for Christmas, by the way, for the scans anyway. So we're getting chapter 1000 this year from the looks of it, which, holy cow, awesome. Forgetting all that, forgetting about the future, thinking about the right here, the right now. This chapter ruled, man. This chapter was awesome. Like, I might just be getting overhyped because we're going over, we've now officially gotten the reveals of all of the Flying Six and their zones. And I like Devil Fruit reveals. They're quite cool, especially when it's a bunch of fucking dinosaurs. So based on all that hype alone and feeding out that information, like, I love that. I love that a lot. This is a great chapter. And it was just paced really well. We just jumped around. We've now got, a bunch of different fights established, things that are ready to go and probably build maybe in the next chapter, which, makes me really excited for chapter 1000. Like, how are we going to top this? And then, of course, we've got Chopper, who's going to be looking at distributing the antibodies. So, this was more of like an establishing and a setup chapter, but it did it really well. It did it really tastefully. And then this last panel, this nice little throwback to Ace. I'm not ready for a flashback right now. No, like I could go for a couple of panels, but like if we got a whole chapter of flashback, I would be pissed off. I wouldn't be too happy, but I wouldn't mind Yamato just telling a quick little story about Ace, telling them a little bit more about their relationship, what Ace did while he was in Wano. So yeah, damn man, for chapter 999, I do kind of hope we get some little skirmishing going on. I feel like Luffy's being skipped over a lot in the chapters, which is fine because I hope he has like a big moment in chapter 1000. That could be what we're leading for. If it's not, that's fine. But yeah, I think he's just going to keep going at pace. Chapter 999, I don't think we'll get too much of him again, but I hope we get a couple of these fights we've just been shown a little bit here. Awesome chapter. I'm hyped. There does not appear to be a break next week, which is awesome. And then, of course, lines up with chapter 1000 being released on Christmas in 2 weeks for the scan. Oh, man. This is going to suck to edit. This is the longest video I've done so far, but thank you for sticking around. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and let's continue to chapter 1000. It'll be awesome. My recent video of the Big Mom Pirates, where are they now, what are they doing, will be linked, and stick around. We'll be back next week with chapter 999. Thanks again for sticking around on another episode of One Piece Grand Line Opinions and Theories. OP GLOAT, and you have yourself a great day.